Greetings from Kentucky. I'm here with another Roses in February look. And yes, I think it's starting to work. We're supposed to get to 60 degrees this Thursday, and I am looking forward to it. However, this isn't a weather report. This is a little Roses in February look for today. It is a Postman Cometh from two places, one Beauty Sage and the other Aroma Leigh. And I have Aroma Leigh on the eyes today. So let's go ahead and get started with the look, and also I will open the Beauty Sage box and the new package from Aroma Leigh. Let me go ahead and talk a little about the Aroma Leigh pigments to begin with. First of all, I love this combination, and my color wheel confirms it, of the greens and the roses. However, what really makes Aroma Leigh stand out for me is a collection called the Pure Eyes Matte Mineral Eyeshadow Collection. That's what I have on the eyes today. So I have on this shade, Seedling, and I will swatch these for you, Angelica, because I know you can't really see them in the bags, Beronia, and Lush. Here is the palette I have been most taken with. This is Seedling, this is Angelica, this is Beronia, and you can barely see it, but this here is a shade called Lush. It's really that pinky beige mauve that is my skin tone. And just if you're wondering, I do have Seedling over Mean One, and I have Angelica over Glittering Assemblage from Beresia. So I did use some cream shadows underneath there. I always do. Now, at first I thought, I just love this color palette, and I do. But then I started playing with it in the higher sheen pigments and trying to reproduce it with some other pigments. And what I discovered is, no, I love this formulation, these matte shades. So I will probably go back for full sizes of this. You rarely hear me say this, but I want to get full sizes of this. The good news is that Aroma Leigh often has specials running, and if you get on their email list, they're going to come in your box all the time. So you will be able to get some really, really good specials on these. These are really, really beautiful to work with. Matte shadows can be difficult, and these are just super, super easy to work with. Really enjoy them and really enjoy the palette. So what did I get from Aroma Leigh? Here's how the pigments came packaged. And again, I just got little baggy samples. That's usually what I get. That'll keep me going forever. And unless something really, really, really knocks my socks off, I don't go back and order full sizes. These kind of knock my socks off. I probably won't get the Lush, but these three, absolutely and definitely. Okay, so what did I get? It looks like a flash sale. I got 50% off of Sherlock-inspired eyeshadow, and I got a sample of the Ignis Antiquita, which is a tribute to famous or bold or brave women of the past. So I had to get that. I just had to get that because as a feminist, I salute that. So I bought the Ignis Antiquita collection mostly because of the idea of it. But the shades will be beautiful. They came in these two packages. This is the Brilliant Deductions. These are all the Sherlock shadows. And this is the Ignis Antiquita, and you can see there are a lot of pigments to try. Probably take these maybe to California with me. Sometimes I like to travel with these samples because really tons and tons of shadow in pretty small packaging. So, boy, I don't know how many eyeshadows I have here, but you can see there are a gob of them. So I'm not going to pull these out right now, but I will at some point start playing with these and report back. I am going to do green shadows for March, and so I'll probably continue kind of doing what I'm doing now, which is to identify greens in certain lines and then play with them for a bit. I really didn't get through all the lines I have for February because I would get stuck. I got stuck on this look, and I've had it for about a week. I keep meaning to go try my Silk Naturals dupes, and that's what's coming up next. But boy, I just got hooked on my Aroma Leigh, and especially on this palette, and I wanted to wear it, and so I'd wake up and go, yeah, that's what I want to wear. Today I was supposed to try the Silk Naturals again, and I thought, I'm just going to film it because I love this. I've put it on Instagram, I've put it on Twitter, and I start to think, I want a full size of that. It's an indication to me that something is standing out in my abundant pigment sample collection. So yeah, these 3 or 4, depending. Again, I think I have Lush already, that kind of beige matte pink. In fact, I think I just got that from Christopher Drummond, and I'll use that. But certainly Seedling, Angelica, and Beronia really kind of rose to the top of my pile. And I know there's going to be some beautiful spring greens I want to try for March because their collections always have the most gorgeous spring greens. Certain collections always stand out for me for certain colors. I know that sounds strange to say, but when I think about beautiful spring greens, I think about Aroma Leigh. When I think about oranges, I go straight to pumpkin and poppy. When I think of purple, I use my Raving Beauty. It's not a collection I talk about a lot, but I have some samples from Raving Beauty that does some beautiful, beautiful purples. And of course, I think Glamour Doll Eyes does some gorgeous purples. So usually in my head, there's something there. There's some sense of gorgeous shades. I don't really have that for all shades of green. So I'm going to go back through my green shades and really play with them in March and see if I can kind of start to make some connections. I'm going to give a bunch of products a try in March in terms of greens and see what stands out. And I bet you the world's going to start turning green in March, which is really, really exciting. Okay, every once in a while I order the editor's pick from Beauty Sage. Some of their product is cleaner than others, but you can always see in advance what you're getting, which is really, really useful. There have been some fantastic products in there. I did get the Christopher Drummond bronzer in there one time. I remembered I have gotten some Integrity in there. I've gotten some One Love Organics in the Beauty Sage box. It's worth it to check the editor's picks from Beauty Sage each month because there really are some fantastic ones sometimes. And then again, just check your ingredients to make sure that they match whatever your definition of natural is. The boxes used to be $10 and free shipping. They're now $15. However, every once in a while a coupon will come. So I got it for $12.50. And inside the box, I got a 10% coupon on my next order. And I do use Beauty Sage sometimes to order products that I like if I find a good special. The box looks like this, and I need to get rid of all this curly packaging so it's not all over the floor. I can't remember what really grabbed my attention and made me say, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try this box. So let's see what's in it. The first thing that's in the package is a toothpaste, and this is Classic Strong Mint Marvis toothpaste. One of the fascinating things to me about this is that there are descriptions of the product in all sorts of languages: Arabic, Chinese, Greek. It's like a veritable Babel here, you know, just all sorts of languages, and the English major in me just delights in that. So at any rate, Marvis Classic Strong Mint Toothpaste is the first thing. The next product is Claricy Sea Salt, and I can already tell you there's a horrible packaging issue because I have horrible eyes. I really struggle with my eyes. I have a branch retinal vein occlusion. Yeah, BRVO. I know, it rolls off the tongue now. After several years it would. But they have basically light lettering on light background, which is just mean. Just had to mention that. This isn't oil, it's just granules, so you can hear it. Dry granules. This will go in my suitcase. My husband doesn't let me use salt in the shower because we have an old house and it does bad things to the pipes. However, when I travel, I like to have this because it doesn't bother newer pipes, the plastic kind. And if I'm someplace where there's a nice tub and I'm traveling, I like to have some bath salts around, so that is what that is for. There is a small sample of this Verso night cream. I'm assuming this is water-based. My guess is it's preserved with something. It's probably one of those products that I thought, yeah, well, there's going to be a sample of it in here, and you know, I'll either pass it along or use it depending on how I feel. From Dr. Hauschka, there is the Rose Nurturing Bath Essence. Yeah, I must have been feeling like I'm going to be traveling. I want some bath products. And this is a combination of rose water and all sorts of essential oils. And here's what that looks like. Looks like kind of a bath milk, if you will. And basically it just says use 1 to 2 capfuls of the bath essence into the stream of running water as the bathtub fills. Looks quite nice for pampering. The last thing is from Grand Central Beauty, and it's Classic Treatment Modern Results, and this particular one is a polisher, and I'll have to get online and read a little bit more about the ingredients because while they sent a really nice brochure, I'm not seeing the ingredients in it. It does have a lot of information about it. It is a skin perfecting polisher. It's supposed to work with your existing skincare, 30-second multi-efficient exfoliating toning peels. Usually what happens is I try a lot of products, You will know it's a product I like because I'll get on here and rave about it. If it's a product that I don't think is particularly clean, or if it's a product that I didn't like, I don't say anything. It just kind of quietly goes into the sample graveyard. Every once in a while I do a sample Sunday, however, and run through these things just for the heck of it. That's it for this particular video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the pigments from Aroma Leigh. I hope you'll look up the Beauty Sage box every once in a while. For those of you who want samples now and then, and you don't want to do a subscription service, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, I think the Beauty Sage Editor's Picks are a good way to go. So you can just kind of get on their email list. They're going to send you lots of coupons for sales. They'll let you know when the Editor's Pick boxes are available. Some of the boxes sell out very, very quickly. Others don't. As always, I really do want to thank you so much for watching. I love it when you talk to me in the comments. And yes, of course, make it a great, great day. Bye.